Hi guys, Coach speaking, the author of Forex Broker Killer. This is our weekly schedule. The purpose of this weekly schedule is to cover all the important events that we'll be dealing with for the next 2 weeks. It's actually been a while without recording one, of which I stated on the previous weekly schedule that we won't be having any due to not having enough fundamental events that we're going to be trading. However, due to that, I've been supplying you guys with fantastic Nasdaq signals for the past 2 weeks, and it is an honor to know that the first signal that I sent, uh, just estimating, you guys made more than 500,000, just estimating the calculations. And the latest signal, which was the second one that was sent this past Thursday, you guys made over 1 million in revenue. I'm super proud of you guys. Even though there are those who blow, but it's mainly because they don't listen, as they must always remember that in Forex, you must always apply your own risk management. Think about the future. Don't trade like there's no tomorrow. I mean, you can't, we are talking about Nasdaq here. You cannot take your entire 1,000 rand and put a lot size as if you have 100 million. What do you expect? Because slight movement against that price, your account is gonna blow, right? So always trade like like a responsible adult, please. Otherwise, without wasting time, the weekly schedule will cover from the 4th of July up until Friday, the 8th of July. And then from there, we're moving to next week, which is from the 11th of July, which is Monday, up till the 15th of July. So without wasting time, so our first event will be on Tuesday, AUD USD, that is the pair, at 110 points using the 1 minute strategy. It's gonna go down on this event, right? My fear mostly would just be a possible rejection, but it is gonna go down. Going down doesn't mean that it's a sell. What I mean by going down is it's gonna happen, it's gonna move crazy. That I know for sure. And I know this from my experience with trading fundamentals. So AUD USD at 6:30 in the morning using 1 minute strategy, please, at 110 points for your buy stop and your sell stop. One order is gonna open, you delete the other one which did not open, and close off with either profit or loss at that given moment. There is no specific time that you need to hold on to a trade for. Please close as soon as you see profit, because the market is not your home. Then Wednesday, we are not trading. Thursday, we are also not trading, and then we'll be trading on Friday. That is when we have NFP and CAD. So there's only 2 events this week. So when there's 2 events like this, we are not going to have Nasdaq signals for FBK online services. Nasdaq signals, if they are there, they will only be sent to a third wave market direction group, which is yet to start this July, August, and then it's going to end in September month end. So whenever there's news, you shouldn't expect any Nasdaq signals in the FBK online services group, which is listed as FBK notifications or FBK in your group occasionally. So there won't be any Nasdaq signals sent there. The only signals which will be sent will be to the market direction people to cover up for any possible losses, because sometimes when it's a sell, it doesn't mean that it won't buy. Sometimes when it's a buy, it doesn't mean that it won't sell. So it's only a matter of how do you apply your risk management to an extent that under any possible rejections or circumstances, you're still able to survive that particular possible loss. And unfortunately, there's people who don't think the same. So other people just don't want to think at all, which is okay. They will learn the hard way. Now, Friday, we have NFP. The pair that you're going to be using for NFP directly is USD JPY at 110 points using the 1 minute strategy. And then alternatively for the CAD, you're going to be using CAD JPY, which is the pair under OMS, which is 1 minute strategy at 100 points. But there's also a way of trading both these events at the same time, which is using USD CAD at 100 points. Automatically, you're trading this event all together at once, because both USD and CAD, as much as it's a base and a code currency, they are affected similarly at the same time. So that allows you to trade both events, but the risk is slightly higher compared to when you decide to trade NFP separately or CAD separately. I hope that makes sense. Now, next week, Monday, we're not trading. Tuesday, we're not trading. Wednesday, we'll be having our first event under NZD. It's been a while. So it's going to be an interest rate at 4 o'clock a.m. So it's going to be NZD USD as our pair at 110 points. Alternatively, you can use modification strategy. And then later on, 4 p.m., we'll be having CAD at 110 points as well using the OMS. The pair will be CAD JPY. And then Thursday, we'll be having employment change in the AMs. That is going to be AUD USD at 100 points. And then from there, Friday, we are resting, we are done. So that other week from the 17th of July, the schedule haven't cleared up as yet, and if there is nothing that you're going to be trading in that particular week, that is when I can send Nasdaq signals. However, any Nasdaq opportunity that might be traded for this week will only be traded by people under market direction third wave groups only. I hope that is pretty much clear, because we are not going to trade Nasdaq in FBK online services when we have news, which is what we are here for, right? I hope that makes sense. Now, just a recap of the whole scenario, guys. OMS 110 points, what it means is that you go to that particular affected pair, right? And you select your lot size, whatever lot size that you feel comfortable with, whatever your lot size that your account affords, and then buy stop, go to the price. When it's like this, guys, this is very simple. Open your calculator and you say 104,948 plus 100. It's going to take you to 105. It's going to take you to 105,048. 048. Then just like that, you have your 100. You've added your 100 points. Unfortunately, it's Sunday. It's Sunday now. The market is off, so it don't allow me to place an order. Same thing. You minus 100 points and then you place your order. Just like that. Same goes to when it's 100 and when it's 110 point. When it's 110 points, you do the same thing. It's going to be 104,948 plus 110 points. It's going to be 0,058. Then just like that, you place your order. Same goes to your sell stop order. You minus 110 points from this amount is going to give you 8. It's going to give you 838. Yes, correct. Then you place your order just like that. You do that on the specified pair that I've mentioned when I was still on my economic calendar. If it's NZD, you do this, the same thing on NZD. One of these events will trigger. One of these pending orders will open. We don't know which one. If the market goes up, the buy stop will open. You delete the sell stop to avoid the market having to reject and open one orders at a time, because it's going to be super difficult for you to hold on to that particular trade. And then you delete the other order which did not open and then close off with either profit or loss. There is no magical moment as to how long do you need to hold on to a trade for. I don't know how many times must I specify on that. You must close when you see profit. Nobody knows how long will the market favor us. Nobody controls the market specifically that we can point that at this point they're going to move the direction, the market to this particular trade, So I hope that pretty much makes sense. Just a recap of the entire week. Tuesday, AUD is going down at 6:30 in the morning, OMS 110 points. Then from there we move to Friday, USD CAD. If you decide to trade both events under OMS as well, 100 points. If you decide to trade NFP, it's going to be USD JPY separately, 110 points. If you decide to trade CAD separately, it's going to be CAD JPY at 100 points, both under OMS. Then that other week we'll be having NZD interest rate. You can use mods as well on that one. It's going to be NZD USD at 110 points. Later on it's going to be CAD. You can also use mods on CAD, by the way, 110 points. CAD JPY being the pair. For the NZD it's going to be NZD USD being the pair. Then Thursday it's a small event that you can trade if you wish to do so, because the movement is not so great. 100 points AUD USD employment change no longer moves. Then we are done. Any possible Nasdaq signals for this week and next week will be sent only to third wave market direction groups, which will be opened for the last round. I'll send all details in the groups. Otherwise, thank you so much. And if you're watching the weekly schedule and you're not in any group listed as FBK notifications or FBK new group, please text this number, 911. Please text this number, that is Vincent. Text Vincent to add you to the group as soon as possible, because if you are not in the group, you are going to miss out. So you send him the POP 0719119796, and then he'll add you to the group, because we haven't had a weekly schedule for the past 2 weeks, and if you're not in the group, you'll most probably think that the service has ended. Remember, what you paid for is a lifetime deal. For as long as I'm still breathing, I'll provide you guys with the service, right? And then also, if you need a trading account, you can open one on fbkmarkets.com, which is our family broker. So you can open a trading account on fbkmarkets.com if you need one. Yeah, basically you can open a trading account here. We have 100% deposit bonus. We now have same day withdrawal, and the zero spread. I'm still in close communication with the liquidities and whatnot. I'm going to bring it back, and I'm going to also add micro account, which allows you to trade Nasdaq with a small amount of money. So I'll update you guys as soon as the information is available. You'll hear it from me. Don't abuse my employees at the office saying coach said this. Coach, stop doing that. When I'm giving you guys inside information, wait for me to do a follow-up with you guys. Unless if you don't want me to tell you guys anything, then I can also keep quiet, because I can't give you guys an update that not even the employees know about. I'm just telling you because I want to give you guys hope that it's gonna be okay. I'm going to bring this and that according to what you've requested, and then the next thing you go to the live chat and you abuse my employees. Please stop doing that. Wait for me to give you an actual update. And as I specified, I'm working on bringing the zero spread. It's still looking good. These guys are just waiting for certain payments that I need to make. As I've specified before, that maintaining the zero spread is quite expensive, and I'm only going to do this once and for the last time. If you guys don't make use of that account type, because according to our volumes, you guys used standard account more than anything, which is okay. I mean, I make money through the spread and whatnot, which is okay, but this specific account type has certain rules and regulations, because we cut a deal with the liquidity in order to give you guys the best service, right? So if you don't make use of that, it becomes a loss for me, because the liquidity wants me to cover all the possible expenses on my end, unlike the standard account. Standard account, we have a pretty much good deal. No matter what, I always make my money. There are no possible losses. So when I bring it back, I expect you guys to fully make use of the account type. Otherwise, it's not coming back for good, because the reason why I took it down is because it was becoming more of an expense for me rather than business. Remember, I'm not running a community service here. I'm running a business. I'm a businessman in this case. Hence, I've officially resigned from engaging in the foreign exchange market whatsoever. Otherwise, thank you guys for your time. And also, we offer IBs in FBK markets. You can become an IB and earn money for referring people. But I think I'll find time and specifically explain the whole process in the WhatsApp group, or you can text the live chat at any given moment to find information about that. Otherwise, all the best and thank you guys for your time.